Hello, everyone. I'm Cheldin Barlatt Rumer, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. I have a lovely guest for all of you. I'd love for her to introduce herself, her first and last name, and the name of her business.
Hello, hi. Thanks for having me. My name is Ashley Sumner, and my company name is Quilt.
Okay, my darling. So fill us in on Quilt. Fill us in on Quilt. What is the nature of your business?
Yeah, so Quilt is a network for women to start enjoying live, spontaneous conversations on any topic they want to come together on anywhere in the world.
Oh, and the name is so perfect.
Thank you.
So perfect. Woven together, right? Mixed, matched, in no particular order. I mean, I love that. I love that. Was that an easy find?
Thank you, yes.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. So now how long have you been doing
Yes, it was.
Yeah. How long have you been doing
We've been doing this for 3 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
did it grow organically? Like, was the need behind it? Did you find that there was something missing? I love the filling of voids. Was there something missing that you needed to fill?
I think human connection is missing on a systemic pandemic now level. And the coming together of, diverse perspectives, backgrounds, experiences, learning and sharing from one another, and women really having access to the conversation and to the learning and inspiration, motivation, and belonging to help move forward collectively.
Yeah.
So that was a need for me, and technology was just a means to make it possible.
Oh, I love that. I love that. And I think that there's a vulnerability amongst women, and being in a safe place to be able to have those conversations, being in a safe place to feel as if I might not necessarily have all of the answers, but to know that a colleague, a friend would be able to support. Talk to me about the community that you've built.
Yeah, so it's been interesting times. The community has evolved over the past couple of months. For the past few years, we have been primarily started in Los Angeles. We've had women who would use the technology platform to open up their homes and host conversations out of homes.
Wow.
And we'd grown, there's 84 neighborhoods in LA. We grew to about 50, all different, anywhere from, Topanga and Beverly Hills and Venice to Englewood to East LA, and South Bay. And what took place in March was we could no longer meet in homes. So the community now is global, and we are meeting virtually and launching new technology to support the new virtual experience that we've fallen in love with during really difficult times. So the community is everywhere. I hosted a conversation last week and a woman tuned in from Bangalore. So really women obsessed with growth, personal growth, coming together, making sure we don't feel alone in our experience. Anything from, founders and freelancers and creatives to professionals, to empty nesters, to stay-at-home mothers. Just we're going through change, and what does it look like to support each other through that change and not do it alone?
No, I think that that's beautiful. And so often, regardless of your journey, it's singular, right? And you feel as if you're in this silo. And, yes, my girlfriend, might have gotten divorced as well, but this is my divorce and it's my scenario and it's a private and intimate thing. And we see strength as, being able to hold it, right? To be able to carry it all on our own. And I can't show weakness and I can't be able to figure that out, but to create now, not only, from neighborhood to neighborhood, but from country to country. I mean, was it intentional for you to go global? Was that always part of the plan? Or yeah, fill me in on that.
No, I mean, I love my 6-person team. Literally, we weren't set up to translate time zones. So they're going in and changing and adding,
Wow.
If it says this in this time zone, it's this, and in this time zone, it's this. So no, never predicted and planned the growth, but now we're so behind it in building in support of being in this, for lack of a better word, new normal. But
yeah,
nope, all organic, and couldn't have predicted.
No, that's fair. You're like, CT. What is CT? Right? And you're
I don't even
Googling
know
it,
what
right?
CT. I was like, is that 1 hour? Is that 2 hours? I don't know.
100. I
Where am
still
I
do it.
right now?
I still do it. I go, if it is 2 o'clock EST, what is it? Like, Google it to figure it out.
I
There's no
know.
shame. There is no
I
shame.
know.
We were talking also before we started recording. We're in the same boat. I mean, we were, in that Philadelphia space. We were loving that. Our goal was to go national and then go, make an impact globally, but wasn't even, you didn't wrap my mind around it necessarily, and the necessity of it. And I think that these opportunities have kind of forced us to do things that we didn't think that we were capable of doing, or that we did the timing, it was quickened by the fact that we were now set at home. And so I've kind of always stated from the beginning that I'm not stuck at home, I'm safe at home. And what am I going to do, and how am I going to utilize this time? And I think it's wonderful. So the conversations vary. Talk to me about the platform itself. Do you coordinate the conversations, or do your members or community coordinate the conversations? Talk that through with me.
The platform is entirely decentralized. That was, I spent about a decade building programming out of centralized spaces. And what I wanted to do was decentralize and increase access and approachability. It's also free. So currently the platform is free. And really we support a style of communication that we believe can bring us closer, that's more restorative language, less exclusionary, instead of giving advice, sharing things like, well, from my experience, and really speaking from the heart, and not kind of driving forward in this like think-based world. But women can come on and say, I want to sit here and I want to talk about power and privilege. I want to sit here and talk about leadership and what it's like to raise a child during COVID, and what does feeling safe and family look like. So it's really inspired by what the woman, either if it feels like she knows nothing about, but she's like fast tracking into figuring it out, or she just had this moment where she's like, I just had this level of awareness. Let's come together. Maybe you'll want to be a part of this level of awareness as well.
Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed. And it's something that I have to be a part. I mean, first of all, you're already my
We
best
have some things in common.
Right,
Yeah.
right? I think that this is the beginning of a beautiful thing, an absolute beautiful thing. I'm excited to collaborate, but I really want our folks to connect with you. So I want them to know where they can find more information about this platform. I think that it truly is what we need right now. And the fact that it is accessible and free, and allow for you to learn as well as educate and be vulnerable and listen as much as you talk, I think is just something to be applauded. So congratulations on that. If people want to follow you, if people want to learn more about what you've got going on, where would they find that information?
Well, you can go to wearequilt.com. Quilt is spelled like the blanket. You can follow us on Instagram at wearequilt, and we're in the midst of launching a new digital platform. So if you give us your email, we can share beta access to it too.
Oh my, well, consider that done.
Yeah.
That's happening.
Obviously.
I need to be in the beta of whatever.
Obviously.
I need to be in the know. And all of you need to be in the know as well. Listen, I'm here to share joy, and I'm telling you that this is nothing but joy. I'm so fortunate to have met you. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's wonderful. Okay, guys, you've got the scoop. It's time to get involved with the quilt. From all of us here at This Is It TV, I'm Cheldin Barlatt Rumer, and we will see you soon. Take care.